Buckets. That's the name of my boat. Buckets.
Buckets. What we get.
Not the only transfer we got from Florida. Keith Stone, too. Remember that.
Everybody who watches the show on a regular basis knows my love of the stretch four.
You know, we all make mistakes. He might have made one going to Tallahassee.
See if y'all don't know. Dribble to the left, cross over to the right. Hurricane to the game, many buckets for the night. Matt with the pick and roll, Melissa with the give and go. This alley-oop, hoodie girl dunking in the hole. Check the scoreboard, this what we fall for. Beat the gameplay, they want an encore. Yeah, overtime for another round. It's buckets after buckets, baby. You out of time. It's buckets. What it is, homie, it's buckets. Woo! We get buckets. Yeah, baby, buckets.
I have no shame.
I know. That's the problem.
You guys are awesome.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Buckets, a very special episode of Buckets, the Bracketology special we do every year. We got me, Vish, Melissa, and two very special guests, my boy Tommie D, Brendo.
What's up?
Back again for another year of Bracketology. How we feeling?
Some say this may be the best day of the year. Buckets Bracketology is infamous. But it's not only Buckets Bracketology, it's mascot Bracketology. There's an important difference. So while the four of you will be breaking down all of the matchups, I will be breaking down the mascots of each school in the infamous second annual mascot Bracketology.
Highly anticipated.
Very
So,
highly anticipated.
so either she has to pick Miami to win now or get excommunicated from the Church of Sebastian the Ibis. So what are the other ends happening?
Everybody knew the Grizz was winning last year, so I don't think there's going to be much of there will be no scandal. But I actually found the names of the actual mascots, not like the Miami Hurricanes, but you have Sebastian the Ibis. I found the names of the actual mascots, not just the team. Whatever.
That's a lot of research.
We're getting a little bit more specific.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Should we get into it? What is the mascot battle for Duke and Siena here?
Siena doesn't have a mascot listed, so
We're not off to a good start then.
Is that not a dog in the logo? What am I looking at here? It's a bulldog, right? What are they?
Hold on, let me scroll back because I copied and pasted so I could delete from as we go.
All right. Anyway, I'm assuming none of us are picking Siena, so I can.
Yeah, we're going all Duke here.
Oh, because they listed it in order.
Brendan.
That's a pain in my
You're
butt.
wild.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to scroll. So it's the Duke Blue Devils. They don't actually have a mascot name. It's literally just Blue Devil, which is lame. And then Siena is hold on, let me just delete this. Siena is the Saints. It's Blue and Bernie St. Bernard. Siena wins by default because Duke didn't even bother to list a name of a mascot.
That's tough.
All right. Anyway, moving on to Ohio State, TCU. Anyone want to take a stab at breaking down the hoops?
Go ahead, Tom. You're up first.
Oh, man. This is going to be a coin flip, right? 8-9. Pretty much can go either way here. You got the mascot. I like to do Vegas odds. So I'll break down the Vegas odds for sure. But this was tough for me. I am going Ohio State. Ohio State's also favored by 2.5. Do with it what you will.
Brendan?
Yeah, don't have too much to say on this one. Also kind of coin flippy. I feel like both teams I feel like Ohio State's a little bit more hot, and so I'm going to roll with the Buckeyes.
Same. I got Buckeyes as well.
Well, I picked TCU because F that school, but I've got outvoted already, so I will advance Ohio State while Melissa
It is.
It's her mascots.
Yeah, they're gonna force me to scroll because they didn't list it by matchup. They listed it by ranking, so it takes me a little longer. But it's Brutus the guy versus the mascot for TCU is just named Super Frog, which I actually think is cool. And there's no way I'm picking Ohio State anyway, so TCU wins by default. So I will take Super Frog.
There you go.
Super Frog.
All right, now we're getting into some fun stuff here. So next
Brenda.
matchup, St. John's, Northern Iowa.
St. John's, Northern Iowa. I'm big Northern Iowa guy. They were ranked 6th. They finished 6th in the Missouri Valley Conference, but also were injured like the entire year. And it was just at the start of the conference tournament where they got everyone back, and they like rolled people. Like they lost to Illinois State during conference twice, and then beat them by 22 in the tourney. And so they're hot. They're number 70 in KenPom, which is pretty solid for a mid-major team. But I think my biggest thing is that they play at I've seen different numbers, but either the first or second slowest in all of Division I college basketball. And so the contrast of styles there, St. John's wants to get up and down. They're going to slow it down. They allow the least amount of points in the nation at 61 points per game. And so guys to look out for, we got Trey Campbell. Dude's averaging 17 a game, hit 6 threes in their final game. Leon Bond is a beast, bangs out. And they only turn it over 9 times a game, which is 14th best in the country. And so I think we wrap that together. St. John's a little nervous. I got Northern Iowa moving on in this one.
There we go. Tom's.
Oh, man. I am going.
Quickly pulling up the lines.
No, I already have the line.
I mean, St. John's has got to be favored, right?
St. John's favored by 10.5. I will say that. I really was watching St. John's. They won their tournament. They had a big win over UConn, over 20. And UConn's number 2 in seeding right now in the bracket. St. John's number 5. So just coming off that victory, I think they're going to take it.
Vish.
Yeah, I've got St. John's as well. I do, Brendo's explanation on style of play, I think I've seen that happen to us and almost lose to Drake in the first round because they just took the air out of the ball. But I feel like St. John's will push tempo and kind of get them up and down a little bit. And I can't imagine Rick Pitino loses this game. He's a scumbag, but he's very good at this job. So I'll go with St. John's.
So it is St. John's Red Storm, and their mascot name is the Red Storm Thunderbird versus the Northern Iowa Panthers, and their mascot is TC and TK Panther. I procrastinated. I didn't look into what TC and TK stands for. To me, there's only one Panther in my book, and that's the 2-time Stanley Cup Florida Panthers. So I will take Red Storm Thunderbird in that matchup.
Matt?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry to see Brendan alone on this one, but he's actually not going to be alone because I'm right there with him. Northern Iowa has been shooting the shit out of the ball too, shooting at 40% in clip. One of the hottest teams right now, man. And as he spoke about it too, dealt with injuries, but playing hot right now. And I just think the contrast in play style, I just got to go Northern Iowa here.
Well, the mascot was the tiebreaker, so tough shit. All right. All right, Kansas.
I love how my vote's going to end up being the tiebreaker.
It counts. I mean, you're on the
Hey,
show.
there's something to it.
That's why we need
Kansas.
5. We need an odd number.
Yeah, the odd number helps. We can't
Before we
Kansas, Cal
continue,
Baptist.
can anyone tell me Cal Baptist's mascot?
Lancers.
Oh, you guys know. Okay, I was gonna
Melissa,
see how
it's like right where they live.
Dirty are we?
It's in Southern California.
I mean, we would have
it's
known
like,
anyways, but
it's like
Never
asking
mind.
us what
You guys would
FAU's
know
mascot is. We know it's the Owls. I don't know if everyone knows.
So I'll start because I was pre-researching while you guys were talking. So the next matchup is number 4 Kansas Jayhawks versus the Cal Baptist Lancers of Riverside, California. Kansas's mascot is Big J and Baby J. Cal Baptist Lancers is Lance the Lancer. Not really the most original, but I could never pick a team that had Hunter Dickinson on there. So I'm going to go with Lance the Lancer and pick Cal Baptist.
What are you taking Matt's bid?
Going on Matt and on Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I've got to do this. As much as I would love to take Cal Baptist, and I know it's Hunter Dickinson's former school. I'm taking Kansas here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have Kansas as well. Tommie?
Yeah, this is clean. I think it's going to be a clean sweep. 14.5-point favorites, Kansas. As I do like Cal Baptist. I hope it's a lot closer. Hopefully they cover 14.5. I think they will.
Yeah, their point guard's a monster. The dude's a beast.
Squared.
But I also think that Darren Peterson, with or without Kansas, is going to be just fine. And I think if they're going to beat them by more than 14.
Okay, well, that's definitely consensus. All right, let me see how I move this sideways. There's no scroll. Do I just click in? Oh, I do. All right. Well, that's not actually our pick. So I got the thing to move sideways. All right. Duke, Ohio State.
Oh, we are doing this?
Yes.
I thought we were just doing Final Four.
I would go Duke.
Yeah, just Duke.
I'm assuming Tommie, you're Duke.
I'm taking the Super Frog.
Yeah, I picked Duke as well. All right, St. John's, even though I guess you guys didn't have them there, or Kansas.
Thunderbird.
Northern Iowa versus Kansas. I'm gonna pick Kansas in this one as well, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going.
In my actual bracket, I picked St. John's, but we'll advance Kansas.
And I will say, just for funsies here, if you have never been to Fog Allen Fieldhouse, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks, it's quite the incredible basketball experience. I went when I was like a senior in high school. It was like the coolest thing ever.
I mean, I felt like I experienced that because I went to the Elite Eight in Chicago and they beat the shit out of us. And I think I was like one of 5 Miami fans there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they travel well.
All right, Louisville, South Florida.
I'll take this one. I think this is gonna be a good matchup. I don't know if Michael Brown is gonna play. South Florida, I really like the way they play up tempo. Just get a lot of shots up. Don't really shoot at an efficient clip. I think they shoot a little bit better in this one. They're 7th in offensive rebound percentage. I'm going South Florida in this one.
Wow.
Brenda, take it.
Yeah, I mean, I went back and forth. I've picked both teams in brackets that I've made. I just love the story of the South Florida's head coach. His dad has dementia and has never seen him coach a college game, and the game's in Buffalo, and so that's where he grew up, and so his dad's going to be there. Love the story, and so that teetered me over to the Bulls of South Florida.
Dang. So I didn't know much about South Florida, not gonna lie. Sorry, I know. But Matt said he really liked USF in the semifinal game, so I turned it on. I watched them win, and then I watched their championship win, and I was like, I'm a fan. I know they aren't the favorites here. Louisville's 4.5. I think it's gonna be a really good game, but I'm edging South Florida.
There you go.
I guess it doesn't matter, but I have Louisville. South Florida's not even in South Florida. They can't get their location right. They're not winning this game. Melissa.
No, it's the Louisville Cardinals, and their mascot is Louis the Cardinal, real original, versus the South Florida Bulls. Their mascot is Rocky D. Bull. I did not look up what the D stands for, but Rocky sounds cooler than Louisville, like Louis when you're just taking it from Louisville. So I will take USF, even though they're not actually in South Florida.
They're not. They're in Central West Florida. All right, I got an important question about this next one, Matt. Is Divine Ukachukwu going to play?
I think he's injured. I think he's out for the year.
That's why they got seeded so high. Damn it.
Yeah. So I'm taking Michigan State.
Yeah, I got Michigan State, dude.
Yeah.
I got Michigan State.
Are we across the board? Across the board, Michigan State.
Well, we got to get Melissa's mascot analysis, but the pick will be.
It is Sparty versus Thunder the Bison. I am definitely going with Thunder the Bison.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you're outvoted.
All right.
When you're just abbreviating
Hold
the
up.
mascot, there's no thought. I need some originality here.
Hold on. All right, we gotta take a pause here and hand the floor to Brendan. We have arrived at UCLA.
Ooh. So I'm a little thirsty.
against Central Florida, which is actually in Central Florida, so good locational direction.
I'm gonna roll with the Bruins here. Probably one of the hottest teams in basketball right now.
They are.
Donovan Dent finally playing like the man that we thought he was going to be at the beginning. Took him a little while, but the confidence that I've seen him play with in the last like probably 15 games is he's a completely different player, hitting shots. I think the key for them is he healthy? I think they held him out just for precautionary stuff. But Tyler Bilodeau's the key here for me to have a big that can really shoot it. So both those guys are healthy. I could see the Bruins making a little run here. My only thing would be his Bilodeau's knee. So I haven't seen if it was talked about that he was going to be good to go. But hopefully he truly is good to go because they're a fun team to watch for sure. So I'm going Bruins.
Shock of the night there. Tommie?
Hey, man. Hometown cooking. We're going UCLA. They are really hot right now. Line is 5.5. It's one of the biggest 7-10 lines that we see on the board. So just keep that in back of your mind as we're going through. But yeah, UCLA.
Yeah, I got UCLA as well. Just playing at a really high level right now. Donovan Dent, too, has been playing out of his mind, like Brendan said. And just some impressive wins in the last couple of weeks. They're just rolling right now, so I'm going UCLA.
Yeah, I am as well. I also still been mentally adjusted to UCF being in a major conference, so it's hard for me to pick them against a real school.
It's going to be a clean sweep. The UCLA Bruins and Joe Bruin versus the UCF Knights and Nitro with KINGHTRO.
That's actually pretty cool. Nitro with the kid. I actually like that. I'm always in for a fight.
Is there a story behind Joe? Why is the Bruin named Joe? Do we know?
Ooh, I don't have the lore on Joe.
Okay. Well, just because actually Nitro is kind of cool. But I wouldn't pick against UCLA in the first round when Brendan is here. So I may get a clean sweep, and I will take Joe Bruin, even though he doesn't know the history of his own mascot.
I'll have to look into it.
All right, are we all taking UConn in this next one? Is anyone picking Furman to repeat the Clemson game?
No.
We're good on UConn. So unless you want to just go and do
I had to look
So
up.
I'm gonna have to say not so fast real quick.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
As we see here, coming on over.
Whoa.
Not so fast. Upset special of the night. The Dins, the Furman Paladins. I'm telling you, name that is going to be known after this tournament, Alex Wilkins. Dude's a dog, 6'5", averaging about 18 points a game, 5 assists, shooting 46% from the field. Dude's a stinking beast. Bob Ritchie's been here before. They have the 5th highest team in college basketball, 5th tallest team in college basketball. And their forward, Cooper Bowser, shoots 77% from the field, had 21 and 9 in the SoCon final. I think Furman shocks the world here. UConn's kind of been up and down this whole time. Got rocked earlier, not so long ago. Was that the St. John's game where they got blown out?
Yeah, it was the St. John's game.
I think they got a little headache. They're looking ahead at UCLA. The Paladins are coming to play. I'm very excited.
The Dins, baby.
Go Dins.
So,
hey, F you.
So for our guests on the show who may not know this, assistant coach, former Miami Hurricane Cody Kimball is on that staff.
Hey.
For the Paladins.
There you go.
And I actually had to look up what a paladin was. I didn't know. A paladin is a holy warrior or knight, often depicted in fantasy as a champion of good, justice, or a specific deity, combining heavy armor with divine magical abilities. So, learn something new every day. So their mascot is Victor the Paladin versus UConn's Jonathan the Husky. I'm going to go with the Dins.
There you go.
We almost got enough,
Brendo on
Melissa.
his own, man.
Yeah, it's still going to be UConn for the consensus pick.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Wait, why did it jump all the way? This interface is ass. There's like not a scroll sideways, so you got to kind of click all the way back up. All right, we're over here. If I click into, all right, this is problematic. How did I get these picks? Let's see.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't go automatically. Oh, there you go.
So, oh wait, no, we want to get here. Oh wait, fuck. Oops, one error.
No, you had it. Round of 32.
There,
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, okay, okay. So we haven't done this pick yet. All right. South Florida against Michigan State is the game we're picking.
Michigan.
Party.
All right, Melissa, you got a mascot.
I'll
Sparty
take
versus.
Thunder. I will take Thunder the Bison.
I mean, we're not. They're not in it. We're in our bracket. Okay, and then UCLA, UConn. I know where Brendan's going if he picked Furman. I don't think he's gonna pick UConn here. So.
No, I'm gonna take Joe Bruin. I'm gonna take Joe Bruin.
You're gonna take Joe
Right,
Bruin.
I'm going UCLA in this one.
Matt.
Melissa, Brendan aren't alone. I'm going UCLA in this one.
Ooh.
All right. I had UConn winning this, but I'm outvoted. Tommy, what do you have? Even though it's going to be a UCLA.
We're moving on UCLA.
This is very. It has to be
Okay,
Donovan.
we can just finish this region off actually real quick. So Duke, Kansas. Wow, what a match.
I got Duke.
Yeah, I'm going Duke as well.
Me too. Duke.
Yeah, Duke also, unfortunately. Melissa.
I have TCU and St. John's. TCU.
Oh yeah, because her bracket's looking different than ours.
Yeah, very different. I mean, this isn't my bracket either, but it's consensus, so we're close to chalk.
TCU Super Frog versus St. John's Thunderbird. That's tough. I'm gonna go with St. John's Thunderbird.
All right. Well, anyway, we picked Duke. Michigan State, UCLA.
I got Michigan State.
Yeah, I have Michigan State in this one, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I had Louisville beating Michigan State in my actual bracket. You guys threw them out in the first round, so I'll go with UCLA.
I'm gonna sit the Thunder theme and take the Thunder Bison against Joe Bruin.
Yeah. All right, but I think we consensus Michigan State. Is that what we landed?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
the Thunderbird versus the Thunder Bison. I like
What a
the
matchup.
theme. It's a great matchup.
Okay, and then here's the last one. Duke,
Is that my
Michigan
Final
State
Four?
to go to the
Oh my
Final
gosh.
Four.
I got Duke.
All right, I had Duke also.
I got Duke.
Duke.
Boo.
All right.
Am I on St. John's versus no?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the regional
Your
final,
Final
whatever the
Four.
regional final is. Yeah.
Give me the Thunder Bison.
All right. I hope you're keeping track of yours because I am most definitely.
I am. I have my own thing opened. It's just because my
Okay.
picks are so different. I don't know what part of the bracket you're at, but I'm keeping track of.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to. So I hit the second. All right, I'm figuring out how to navigate.
We for sure did not do this last year. Like 100% did not do this last year.
Go back
No,
and
we
watch.
absolutely picked the whole bracket.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
we
did.
did
Go
not.
back and watch.
There's no way we did
100%
this.
did.
Yes, we
Well,
did.
if only there was video evidence.
Go back and watch. Everyone name them.
Apparently, both Max and Nate are saying we're missing a.
Oh, what a game.
All right, what part of the bracket are we moving on to?
The
So-
South
Ooh.
versus Prairie View or Lehigh.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up the next.
Got the Gators.
Oh God, I'm not gonna say it. I'll just advance them.
I'm looking. Okay, South region. There we go.
Everyone's got Florida, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yep.
So it is Albert and Alberta Gator versus. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, geez.
Texas just won right now, actually.
Yeah, that's what I think Max was gonna hit a shot with one side left to eliminate.
Prairie View's mascot is just a panther, but Lehigh's is cool and it's Clutch the Mountain Hawk.
Oh.
Do we know? Did they? Play,
I think
they haven't
Lehigh's
played
going
yet.
to win that game, to be honest.
I'm
but-
gonna take the Lehigh Mountain Hawks.
Over Albert and
Over the
Alberta.
Florida Gators. Yes.
I mean, that's always a good choice, but probably not in this instance. All right, Clemson, Iowa. Tougher one to pick.
Yeah, I got Iowa here. Carter Welling's out, Clemson center. Iowa plays at a slow pace. Ben McCollum's a wizard. Really like Bennett Sturt's one of the best guards in the country. I just think Iowa's going to pull through this one.
Yeah, I took Clemson. They're 2 years removed from PJ Hall now, so the stink is worn off, and he almost took him to a Final Four, but Matt hates him, so we got to keep trash.
I'm taking Iowa because Clemson's mascot is just the tiger, and Iowa actually named their mascot Herky the Hawk. Don't know what that stands for, but at least they gave it a name.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Iowa.
Yeah, I'm going with Iowa as well. Ben McCollum. I feel like it's going to be close, and he's going to draw something up late to have him hit a big shot to win it.
Also going Iowa too. 2.5 favorites actually at being the 9 seed. So pretty cool there.
There we go.
All right, next one, Vanderbilt and McNeese.
I can start.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt is wait, what number are they? 5.
They're the Commodores.
Vanderbilt is the Commodores, and their mascot name is just Mr. Commodore. McNeese Cowboys, and their mascot name is Rowdy. I'm gonna go with McNeese and Rowdy the Cowboy. I believe isn't that the Dallas Cowboys mascot name?
Yeah, the thing.
It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same. So we'll go with my Cowboys.
I got Vandy in this one. I don't think McNeese is rocking it back-to-back years of an upset. Aura Khan doesn't have as much aura anymore. And so rolling with the Commodores.
Yeah, I got Vanderbilt as well. McNeese really looks to force a lot of turnovers, get out in transition. Vanderbilt's one of the best teams in terms of taking care of the ball. And they're drastically underseeded. Probably should have been a 3 or a 4 seed. So I'm taking Vanderbilt.
There you go.
Yeah, I have Vandy as well. Tommy?
Yep, same. 11.5 point favorites, Vandy.
Am I the only one who took McNeese?
Yep.
Okay.
And Nate's mad we didn't make any Lionel Richie and the Commodores jokes. But anyway, Nebraska, Troy.
Nebraska and Troy. Nebraska is the Cornhuskers. Their mascot is Herbie the Husker. Troy is the Trojans, and the mascot is T-Roy. Kind of like that.
That's actually hard.
So good.
So I'm gonna go. Well, my high school mascot was also the Trojans, and I wish we had named him our mascot T-Roy. So I'm rolling with T-Roy because that's actually pretty cool.
That's great.
So,
I mean, but your high school wasn't named Troy, so why would they name it T-Roy?
because it's I don't know. I just like
Cool.
it. Pro.
Yeah, Vish.
I mean, my high school was named after somebody, and I have no idea who he was. But hey.
All right, Matt. who you
Brendo? Oh, me?
got? Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 seed Nebraska going up against Troy. Nebraska, one of the better defensive teams in the country. Look pretty solid, but I got to tell you, there's something about this Troy team. Brother duo of Cooper and Kobe Campbell. And then they got Victor Valdez from Monterrey, Mexico.
Valdez is a beast.
He's a monster, putting up 15, 4, and 5 a game. They lost early to USC in like triple overtime on like a buzzer beater. They beat San Diego State. I think they have a hot night, and I think they take down Nebraska. Give me Troy.
Yeah, I went back and forth on this one for a while. I think the game's going to be close. I just kind of am leaning Nebraska's going to just slightly get ahead late and pull that one off. I do like their coach, Fred Hoiberg.
Tommy?
We need to put some money on this game. Nebraska's 12.5. So if you guys are saying that's going to be close, Troy's going to cover but lose Nebraska.
Yeah, I guess I'm the tiebreaker, and I'm going Troy. Nebraska started the year off playing well. They haven't been playing as well lately. They're 500, I think, for the last, I want to say 12 games or something like that. So it's not I think they're not peaking. You got to peak at the right time. I don't think they are. So I'll go Troy.
There you go.
So,
Love it.
Can I actually move this thing over? I can only move it over to. Nope. This is like the stupidest interface I've ever seen. Why is there no scroll bar? All right, we'll click over. Jeez, why am I in the West now?
Well, maybe you just got to scroll up.
Good call. I think that is
Yeah.
it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, look at that, genius. All right, Florida, Iowa.
Florida.
I would go Florida.
Did I pick them to lose just out of pure hate? I think I did. I actively sabotaged my bracket because I would not click the Florida button. But
I had Lehigh, and I have Lehigh and Iowa. Herky the Hawk versus Clutch the Mountain Hawk. 2 Hawks, actually. I'm gonna take Lehigh.
There you go.
Give me the Mountain Hawk, and then McNeese Troy. Oh wait, did everyone go?
yeah, everyone's picking Florida.
McNeese Troy. It's Rowdy the Cowboy versus T-Roy the Trojan. I'm definitely going with T-Roy.
T-Roy?
And then give
T-Roy is a threat to win this all.
and then give me T-Roy. Give me T-Roy.
All right, I guess we'll just do it all the way to the end. All right, so Vanderbilt, Troy. Tommy, you've been going last every time. Go.
Let's go Vandy.
Yeah, I would go Vandy as well. Playing well right now.
Yep, I got Vandy also. We got an SEC matchup here with Vanderbilt and Troy. I mean, in Florida. Who do you got?
I got Florida.
Same, unfortunately.
I hate you guys. It made me click this multiple times now. All right, let's do the other. All right, let's do the other half of this bracket.
Oh, damn, I forgot we had this part.
We're making a lot more faster progress than we did in last year's 4-hour show. We're almost halfway done.
So North Carolina VCU, it is Ramsey the Tar Heel versus Rodney the Ram. You can't pay me enough to ever pick UNC, so I will take Rodney the Ram.
They're both Rams, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't have the specific stats going right now. I know VCU's playing hot, and just off of vibes, I got to roll with VCU.
UNC's favorite 2.5, but we're picking VCU, baby.
Matt, did you save that shirt?
No, I returned it on Amazon. Yeah, no, VCU just ton of guards that can score. Fun fact, their leading scorer comes off the bench. He's their 6th man, Terrence Hill. They got a versatile big man in Lazard. Is it Djokovic? And UNC doesn't have Caleb Wilson. Not the same team. I'm going VCU here. It feels more like an 8-9 matchup, to be honest.
I clicked VCU over because I was outvoted, but I would pick Carolina to win this game. They're basically playing at home too, which will help.
They're going to need it.
Illinois Penn.
Illinois doesn't have a name of mascot. They're the Illinois Fighting Illini, and under mascot it says non-applicable. So by
I think they have an offensive Indian stereotype or Native American.
By default, the Penn Quakers and their mascot name, the Quaker, wins because it doesn't say non-applicable.
Hey.
But I will take Rodney the Ram over Penn the Quaker.
Okay, who wants to go first on the basketball part of this?
Yeah, they've just been too good offensively.
The European All-Star team. I'm going with Illinois.
Stojakovic Jr. Keenan Weiler's been really good too. Freshman. Next one.
I thought Tom's was hitting us with not so fast for a second.
No.
Well, I mean, he still gets to pick. Just because you're not the consensus doesn't mean you. I had Illinois as well, so there's 3 of us, so I clicked it. So no, you can still give us pick.
Illinois, 24.5 favorites. They aren't going to, yeah. I don't think they cover that, but
Yeah, Penn, yeah, great run through the Ivy League tournament.
Oh,
They definitely
did
weren't the
Illinois get
favorites.
canceled? Is that what happened with their mascot?
I don't know. It used to be a Native American with like a huge headdress.
His Nate said it used to be I don't know how to pronounce that.
Maybe don't try. It might be offensive.
Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Illinois week?
I'm not sure.
Wait, before anyone. All right, this is Tommy's.
Can I go after Tommy though, please?
Yeah, whatever.
Go ahead, Tommy.
First.
all right. So I went to St. Mary's. St. Mary's 7 seed, Texas A&M 10 seed. St. Mary's now favored by 3.5, which I just found out tonight. It was 1.5 opening line. This game is going to be very close. It's so funny. We played really well our final 2 games of the regular season. We destroyed Santa Clara. We beat Gonzaga. And then we go to the WCC tournament and we lose to Santa Clara, a name you want to watch in this tournament. I think we squeak out a win.
Yeah,
Right.
got to roll with the
So you
boys.
wanna
I got
go
St.
next?
Mary's here.
So
Yeah, good.
it is Texas A&M Aggies and their mascot Revel versus the St. Mary's Gales.
Reveille.
Revel, whatever their name is, and their
Reveille.
mascot
It's a
name.
military reference.
Yeah, their mascot name is actually fucking amazing, and I was laughing about it while you guys were talking about something else. I don't know if you guys noticed me giggling to myself. Their mascot name is Gale Force One, which is honestly amazing. So I am definitely taking Gale Force One.
Gale Force 1 all the way.
Hey, go Gales.
Oh, yeah. Go Gales.
Yeah, I have St. Mary's as well. Not that it mattered because everyone picked them. Houston, Idaho. We all
Yeah.
they don't have Idaho.
Yeah.
Cougars. Woo.
All right, Melissa, what do you want to do? Your
Idaho Vandals and their mascot Joe Vandal versus the Houston Cougars and their mascot Shasta.
Oh,
Shasta.
I gotta
no idea
go
that's
with
what
Shasta
the Cougar
the
was.
Cougar because that's honestly pretty cool.
Like Joe Vandals. They're like just lazy and they're just call him Joe. Like I don't have time for
Yo,
this.
so you got a second round matchup of Gale Force One versus Shasta the Cougar.
it's tough.
All right,
So
well, we got
I'm giving a slight edge to Gale Force One over Shasta, and Gale Force One definitely beats what was VCU Rodney the Ram.
Damn.
Okay.
I like
Damn.
So that leads to Gale Force One taking on T-Roy.
that's a
Incredible
good right
matchup.
there.
That is an
tough.
incredible
Worthy of the
matchup.
Elite Eight. That's what that is.
That I honestly, T-Roy is amazing, but Gale Force One is honestly such an awesome play on words, and it made me laugh in the middle of this. So Gale Force One is going to the Final Four.
Hey, let's go.
You heard it here first, people.
Gale Force 1.
That's a cool nickname. All right, VCU Illinois is what our consensus pick was. Who
Yeah,
wants to
Illinois.
pick that game? Illinois.
Yeah,
Illinois.
All right, I think we're all on that boat. And then St. Mary's Houston.
We
Tommy.
know.
I hate to say it. We're picking Houston. I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, we know who Melissa picked though.
Gale Force
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, Houston.
I've got Houston as well.
Yeah.
All right, then we got the next one is
On to the West.
well, we can just finish this off real quick. So
is it
Houston
not
and Houston, Illinois is a Sweet 16 game.
I got Houston.
I got Houston.
Same.
Yeah.
I had Houston as well, and then Houston, Florida.
I got Houston.
And we're going
Houston.
Houston over Florida.
Likewise. Good
There we
pick.
go.
You don't
These
have
are
to
fun.
click
I
it
don't
again,
have to
bitch.
press the button.
Woohoo!
What up? What happened?
You don't have to click it
click
again.
Florida again.
Oh, that.
Because they
No,
picked
I
Houston.
mentally
Which-
checked out on that because there was so much evil
Which
flowing
bracket
through my
are we
body.
doing next?
I think the West.
West. Okay. Just because I gotta pull up their.
It's much easier to navigate now that Brendan reminded me to just scroll. I'm so zoomed in, that's why you can't see anything. That way it'll display on the screen there. All right, I'm assuming we all have Arizona.
No, I'm
Fins
going
up.
Arizona, but Fins Up is so sick.
Yeah, I got
All
Zona.
right, all right, we'll pick
Wait,
Arizona
okay.
there. Melissa, what's your
Sorry,
mascot?
I was trying to find the right thing. So Arizona Wildcats and their mascot Wilbur and Wilma versus the Long Island. Hold on, Long Island Sharks. Finley the Shark. I'm gonna go with Finley the Shark.
Fins up.
All right, Villanova, Utah State.
I got Utah State here.
Really? Big no.
Yeah, older team. Villanova, Big East was trash this year. And also they got a kid from Mater Dei, so I can't take Villanova.
Yeah, I'm rolling Utah State. MJ Collins is a beast. He's been playing really well of late, and Mason Falslev shooting 41% from three. I'm a big fan of Coach Calhoun too. I got to hear him talk at the Vegas coaching clinic this past summer, and love what he does on offense. And they're top 45 in offensive and defensive efficiency. And so you throw those things together, Utah State might make a sneaky little run here.
Yeah, maybe it's my East Coast bias, but I picked Villanova, but it might not matter. Go ahead, Tommy.
This is the second 8-9 matchup where the 9 is favored. 1.5. We're going Utah State.
Utah State Aggies and their mascot Big Blue versus Villanova Wildcats and Will D. Cat.
Oh,
What?
like
I'm gonna go with Will D. Cat as my winner.
I mean, it's not as good as T. Roy, but it's pretty damn good.
No, it's up there.
That's pretty good.
All right, Wisconsin and High Point.
Ooh, I think this is going to be a good one. But, sorry, I just said that and I wasn't ready to go.
Bucky Badger versus Prowler the Panther. I'm going to take High Point because I kind of I like this 12 upset, like going with the basketball side of things and not the mascot side of things. So I'll take Prowler the Panther. It's a cool dude. I like it.
Yeah, I'm going to Wisconsin here. I know this is a popular 5-12 upset.
Yeah, I love Wisconsin. High Point has a guy on their team that's only shot like 4 twos in his in the
113 threes or something.
Yeah, and so it's a little Jack Golke comparison, but I don't think he's a dog the way Jack was, and so I really like Wisconsin actually. Going with the Badgers.
There we go.
Going Badgers as well too. 9.5 point favorites. Going Badgers.
Yeah, I'm going Wisconsin as well. Arkansas and Hawaii.
Tusk the fourth of the Razorbacks versus just the Rainbow Warriors. They didn't bother to name a mascot, so I'll take Arkansas here.
Yeah, I'm going Arkansas here. Hawaii defensively just totally relies on not playing any help side defense, just letting teams play ISO. There's one team that can do that. It's Arkansas. Got a lot of guys that can score. I think it's not even going to be close. I'm looking at like a 25-30 point just blowout. Got Arkansas.
Yeah, I've got Arkansas big as well.
Yeah, their favorite is 15.5. I got Arkansas.
I really like Hawaii. I feel like this game might be closer than people think. But I do think Arkansas wins. And I also think if you're a betting man, as Tom's up there is, betting on Darius Acuff to score more than whatever his point total is the move, because they definitely do rely on just playing one-on-one defense and not giving up assists. They're number one in the nation in assists like allowed per game. Assists not allowed per game or whatever it is. But yeah, I'm going Arkansas.
All right, Arizona, Utah State.
I'm going Arizona here.
In my bracket, I had Utah State moving.
There you go.
I have Arizona winning it in my bracket, so I'm definitely picking them here.
Yeah, I got Arizona as well.
All right.
Melissa, I don't know where you are in the mascot world.
Finley the Shark versus Will D. Cat. I'm going to take Will D. Cat. And then I've got High Point and Arkansas. So Prowler the Panther versus Tusk the Fourth. I'll take Tusk the Fourth there. And then I will take Will D. Cat over Tusk the Fourth.
Would have loved to see a Will D. Cat versus T. Roy matchup. Unfortunately, the committee didn't give it to us, but
I've got
T. Roy versus Gale Force 1 was pretty epic in the last one. It's a great Elite Eight matchup.
Yeah, I've got Arkansas over Wisconsin. I think they're playing well right now. Calipari seems to have figured his shit out. So I'm going at Arkansas.
That game's gonna be so good. I think Arkansas barely squeaks one out.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm going back and forth on it, but I took Arkansas as well. But
I'm
I could
rolling,
probably change my mind.
rolling with my boy T-Pain, Wisconsin.
I think we'll still end up with 3. We're going to run into an issue because
Wisconsin.
Melissa's bracket's so off. She doesn't have these games.
That's why I'm keeping track of my own. That's why I just went through the rest of mine.
No, but you were the tiebreaker in the first round. But once we get past that,
Oh, just ask me. I haven't kept track of it, so you can just ask me and I'll tell you.
No, you can't be the tiebreaker. You don't have any of the teams there because.
Well, I can actually make an informed decision and pick one.
That's true. She could pick the mascot
Okay.
based on.
True. Wait, we're almost in range here, but anyway, to the most important moment of the night. But BYU against Texas. Now we know.
I'm going BYU.
I am as well.
I've been going back and forth on this one. Richie Saunders out. Dude's a key player for them. I think it's a close game, but I'm going to go BYU.
Yeah, BYU is the favorite by 1.5.
Ooh.
And it's
tight.
crazy. 6-11, right? That just shows how close it's going to be. I think it's going to. I actually have Texas winning this in my bracket.
There you go.
Hey, something to be said about being able to play a game too.
True.
Melissa
So it is
Bevo versus whatever BYU's is.
BYU Cougars and Cosmo the Cougar versus Bevo the Longhorn.
Bevo.
Bevo, whatever. I took Cosmo.
Cosmo can dance too.
All right, so we've all got BYU except I think Tommie, you had Texas, right?
Yeah, but consensus.
Yeah, that's an interesting 6-11 game. The talent's there for Texas. They really got it going. Gonzaga, Kennesaw State.
Gonzaga.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
Zags.
Yep.
I got to see them win in Vegas, the championship tournament. Over Santa Clara. It was a tough one. They look.
Spike the Bulldog versus the Kennesaw State Owls and Scrappy the Owl. I'll go with Spike.
Brendan, did you pick Gonzaga?
Yeah.
No.
All right, here we go. Who wants to do this first?
I will go first. So the 7-10 matchup pits the number 7 Miami Hurricanes and their mascot Sebastian the Ibis, also beloved alma mater of both myself and Vish, ×2 each. So there are 4 Miami degrees on this podcast right now. Nate in the comments also 2 degrees for Miami. So there's 6 people between on this pod and watching that have Miami Hurricane degrees versus the Missouri Tigers and Truman the Tiger. Nobody really gives a crap. The only thing Missouri was good for is that they took Frank Haith off of our hands years ago when we got Coach Larinaga. Sebastian the Ibis beats any single mascot, and he has 3 degrees. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was only 2. My bad.
You're stealing my man's degrees here.
Sebastian the Ibis beats any mascot. We already know who's winning the mascot challenge. Everyone's just fighting for second place. Sebastian the Ibis is the winner. And if you didn't know the origin of Sebastian the Ibis, so it's the Miami Hurricane. And the reason why the Ibis is our mascot is because they are the last bird to take shelter before a storm and the first one to come out. And he was named Sebastian after one of our previous residential hall names. So that's where his name came from. There we go.
I love it.
Truman.
You want me to take
Truman
this
the
first,
Tiger
Vish?
is actually pretty cool, naming it after Harry Truman. But anyway, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so I tweeted something out. Missouri, 3rd tallest team in the nation. Definitely oversized. Kind of a similar profile, like when you look at the statistics. Highly efficient from 2-point range. They kind of struggle from free throw line as well as Miami does. I think it's going to be a physical matchup, and I think one of the keys is going to be, can we stay out of foul trouble? The short rotation that we have. Both teams can't really shoot. Missouri has a couple guys that can shoot, a couple of their guards that shoot 38 and 45%. So got to find those guys, whether it's we're playing zone, whatever. They kind of switch things up defensively as well as we do. So it's going to be an interesting one, but I got to take Miami here.
Yeah, I'm not picking Missouri. Fuck that.
Even though it's a home
Too
game
far.
for them. Fucking bullshit. Sorry.
We're a good road team. We're 8-2 on the road. So
Yep.
I like the Canes on the road here.
Even
Yeah, I
yeah,
went
because it's in
Canes as
St.
well.
Louis. Freaking committee.
Doesn't matter. We're good on the road. We're a good road
Brendo.
team. We'll take.
Yeah, I went
Careful,
Miami.
Brendo. All right.
There we go.
Go Canes.
Yes. Thomas?
And for the final pick, this is the third game that's 1.5. That's the lowest I've seen. 1.5. We're going Canes.
There we go. Thought we were about to boot you out of the stream, dog.
For the first time in Buckets history, Miami's in the bracket. All three of our teams, I think they're all 7 seeds, are they not?
They're all 7 seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the rankings. We're going after. No, they're all 3. Yeah, they're all
Yep.
7 seeds, so all in different brackets. So it would be cool if there was like a first round matchup between two of us. But no, this is the first time since the formation of Buckets that Miami has made the bracket, which is pretty sad considering we formed this pod at a 4 to watch Miami play in the Final Four. So it is nice to be relevant again.
Yes. All right,
All
next
right,
one.
Purdue and Queens.
I'm guessing we all have Purdue, so we got to see what Melissa has. Or
Purdue.
Yeah.
So it's the Purdue Boilermakers and their mascot, Boilermakers Special. Their mascot has always creeped me out, so I wasn't going to pick it no matter what. Queens University and Charlotte, North Carolina mascot is Rex the Lion. And I'm picking Rex because, again, the Boilermaker is scary.
It is creepy looking.
Yeah.
there we go.
And if you want me to finish my bracket really quickly, so that pits Sebastian versus Rex. Sebastian wins there. Cosmo versus Spike. I took Cosmo. So it's BYU versus Miami. Cosmo the Cougar versus Sebastian the Ibis. Sebastian the Ibis obviously wins. That pits Sebastian the Ibis versus Will D. Cat. And as awesome as Will D. Cat is, I am still taking Sebastian the Ibis in my Final Four.
Close game.
Doesn't want
Close
to
game.
get,
That's close.
doesn't want to get excommunicated from the Church of Miami.
That
So
is-
he's got
that
no
is a-
choice.
That is a buzzer beater 3-point win. Trey Donaldson hits a 3 from the corner to win it for Miami. Sebastian the Ibis over
From
Will
the
D.
corner?
Cat of Villanova. Actually, no, Dante Allen for the win because he was
How
committed
many
to
corner
Villanova.
threes has Trey taken this year?
I will give Dante Allen the corner 3 for the win since he was committed to Villanova and his dad played there, and then he left decommitted because their coach left and came to Miami. So we'll give Dante Allen the buzzer beater for the win.
There we go.
Sebastian the Ibis in the Final Four. Now you can
All
go
right,
on to your normal.
Gonzaga, BYU.
Gonzaga, BYU.
Gonzaga.
Yeah,
I
I got
went Zags.
Gonzaga. Okay.
Yeah, I have Gonzaga as well.
All right. Miami, Purdue. Vish, you want to go first?
So, I always pick Miami to go one spot farther than they actually should. So that's like my concession to being over. So I will pick them here, but let's just say confidence is not high. But I'll go with the Canes.
Okay. Brendo.
I think Miami's got the defensive capabilities to keep Braden Smith in check. And I feel like Purdue always kind of gets to this area where they feel like, wait, is this happening again? I feel like they get that at this point, and Miami rolls. I actually have Miami winning this game as well as my own bracket. So go Canes,
There
baby.
we go.
Wow.
Go ahead,
Matt,
Toms. Oh, you want me to go?
either
Yeah,
way.
this one's tough for me. I think it's a tough matchup for us. But I took Miami.
Well, we had it anyway because Melissa's mascot pick already tipped
Yeah.
it, so we're 3 people picked Miami. Tommy,
Let's go Canes. Purdue.
There we go.
we've all lost our damn minds. We just jinxed the hell out of this when we went. Okay, so and then finally, let's just finish this bracket off. We got Arizona, Arkansas, and
I got Arizona.
Yeah, we got the Cats.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll be Utah State, but Arizona for sure.
Tommy,
Arizona for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
and
I
then
got Gonzaga.
I have Gonzaga. as well.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, Purdue.
I think it's gonna be
I would
close,
pick
but-
Purdue over Gonzaga, and so I don't know. There's something about
Wait, hold
Gonzaga
on.
this year.
Did I jump the gun here when both that? I think I was like, there's no way.
I don't like, because again, it's Graham Ike running the show, and I feel like Miami can match up with him. He can't bully, and so I feel like matchup basis, like that's not like a terrible matchup for Miami, and so I don't know. I mean, I'd probably pick Gonzaga, but I think that game would go down to the wire.
Yeah. Tom's?
I hate to say it, but going Gonzaga.
We're all there. Matt and I gave y'all freedom to do it when we picked Gonzaga. So
Yeah, that's why we went first.
We freed it up. All right, Arizona, Gonzaga.
Arizona.
And then Arizona, yeah.
I would love for this to be Gonzaga. Like I feel like I want Gonzaga to finally like get across the hump.
That'd be so
But-
cool.
Yeah, Arizona.
All right, just got one more bracket to go, and then our final four picks.
Let's do it.
All right.
So this is actually, I'll start it off, but this is the biggest line of the night. 31.5. Michigan. Go Michigan.
I watched the Howard UMBC game, and Howard had some dudes that were knocking down shots. So I don't know. I mean, Michigan is like for sure winning, but 31.5 is an intriguing line.
To cover.
Yeah. Yeah, Michigan.
Michigan. Melissa?
Oh, where are we at? I'm trying to get ahead. Michigan versus
Michigan,
Howard.
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 Howard,
Neither named their mascot, so it's just the Wolverines versus the Bison. I already have a Bison in my list, and Wolverine's kind of cool, so I took Michigan here.
There you go. All right, next
All right,
one.
now, more competitive one, Georgia, St. Louis.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun first matchup. Probably one of the most entertaining ones. Both teams play at a super fast pace, really good offenses. But I got to go with my guy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm taking the Billikens here, St. Louis.
I've got the Billikens as
Love
well.
Cream.
I want to take St.
before-
Louis so bad, but I went Georgia.
Wow. I'm disappointed in you, man.
Hey, I want it.
I don't blame you. I like Mike White, but
If it was Indiana State last year, I would have rolled with them. But
I'll go
Not
because then the coin flip will be the mascot. This is going to be a coin flip game. I think it's going to be a great game. I can't wait for this Thursday. Georgia's favored by 1.5. The third game, that's 1.5. That line that low. Taking Georgia.
So St. Louis Billikens, they unfortunately did not name their mascot. And the Georgia Bulldogs, which is UGA, which is UGA,
Yeah.
and Harry Dog.
huh.
Harry Dog. Right. That's
Yeah.
that's the mask. That's like the one in the costume is Harry Dog.
I guess.
Is that
But-
the actual dog?
Georgia wins by default because St. Louis did not name their mascot.
Let me counter that. There's like 5 million teams named the Bulldogs. There's only one Billy.
I mean, Harry Dog is a cool name. I mean, not as good as like
Alright.
T. Roy or Will D. Cat, but I like Harry Dog.
All right, we have Tech against Akron.
Tech. Hold on, where's my list? Texas
How do you
Tech.
not know the Tech mascot?
Well, no, I know that it's the Red Raiders, but I have to look up the name.
The name.
So my late father's alma mater, Texas Tech, or as I call it, Tech, and most people call it Tech, versus the Akron Zips and Zippy. Zippy's a great name. The Red Raiders mascot name is Raider Red, and where it's not that original, I cannot pick Tech to lose in the first round, just because of my blood ties. So I'm gonna give this one to Raider Red of Texas Tech.
Respect. Tommy?
This one's tough. I really like the Zips. Texas Tech's favored by 8.5. In my bracket, I have the upset with Akron.
Brendo?
Yeah, I feel like Akron's a favorite upset in this. I've watched a couple of Texas Tech games, and I feel like they're just too good to let it happen. I know this is like the third year in a row that Akron won the conference, but I gotta go with Raider Red and Texas Tech.
Yeah, this is one I've gone back and forth. I know it's a popular pick with topping out. I think Texas Tech though still has some really good guards. Christian Anderson's really good. Really good perimeter defending team too. I've been going back and forth. I'm going to take Texas Tech.
I am as well, and I think several of these five. I know 5-12 is like a common upset. I feel like several of these 5 teams are underseeded. Like Brendan says, it's not really. Texas Tech is like too good to blow this game.
Yeah, no.
The 5 teams that usually lose, you're like, oh, they could have been a 6 or a 7, and these ones feel like more like a 4 or 3 than a 5. Now, depending on how successful the bail bondsman is, Alabama Hofstra.
Oh, he's out for sure. I think they said
He is. Didn't spring him?
I thought he was out. Yeah.
They said he's away from the team until all of that gets figured out.
Yeah.
But the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide versus the 13-seeded Hofstra Pride. Alabama. Oh crap! I scrolled too far. Hold on. Where did it go?
Well, I'll just go ahead and
go because I've lost my place.
Winning this comfortably, despite
Yeah,
their
Alabama.
personnel issues. Yeah, I got Bama.
I think this one will be close in parts, but yeah, I was thinking about it, but I still think Alabama's got too much, so I took Alabama.
Speedy Claxton at the helm. Great name. I want Hofstra, but I think Bama's got it.
Tom's.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bama as well. 11.5-point favorites.
The Crimson Tide and their mascot Big Al, who's an elephant, versus the Hofstra Pride and their mascot Kate and Willie Pride. Don't know what the meaning of that is, but it's still more original than Big Al, so I'm taking Hofstra.
I guess we can do these picks. All right, we got Michigan and Georgia.
Go blue.
Michigan.
Got Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Harry
well.
Dog.
And then we got Tech and Bama.
I've got Tech and Hofstra. I'm taking Raider Red.
I too am taking Raider Red.
I'm taking the Texas Tech basketball team. I feel like we're getting a homer picks here. Raider Red is like just inverting the name of the school. It's not creative at all. It's not a T-Roy. What are we doing here?
I took Alabama. I don't really feel confident about it, though. It's like a toss-up to me.
I just feel like Tech's got some dogs. They just get after it. They play so hard on defense. I think they'll be able to slow down Alabama.
Tom's?
I picked doesn't matter, but I was going to go Alabama in my bracket.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Tech. And then we can go ahead and finish this out. Tech and Michigan.
Michigan.
And then I've got Harry Dog versus Raider Red. I got to go Harry Dog.
I
got to go Harry Dog. It's cool.
Yeah, same. I guess not to beat Michigan. But
I picked Tech to beat Michigan, but I'm outnumbered, so we will go Michigan to the regional final. Back this all the way up, and we'll finish the final piece of this bracket.
Woo.
We're going a lot faster this year.
Yeah,
I think
despite my navigation issues. All right, Tennessee, and that game hasn't been played yet. So either Miami, Ohio, or SMU.
So it's the Tennessee Volunteers and their mascot Smokey versus either SMU or Miami of Ohio. Huh?
It's a cool dog.
What'd you say? So it's either Peruna the Mustang or Swoop the Red Hawk. I'm going to take Tennessee and Smokey because if Miami, Ohio, Red Hawks cool, but I would never pick the fake Miami. So I'm going to go with Smokey.
Yeah, I went Tennessee here.
So
I went Tennessee regardless.
Yeah, Tennessee all the way.
All right, Virginia and Wright State.
Virginia.
Virginia Cavaliers,
Just-
and they didn't even bother to name their mascot. It's just Cavalier. And Wright State is the Raiders, and their mascot is Raider. Rowdy is very common. I'm going to take Wright State because they actually named their mascot.
Everyone else took Virginia, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Here's an interesting one. Kentucky, Santa Clara.
Yeah, this is a fascinating one. I was looking at like they were going over first round matchups and like the disparity in NIL, like the biggest one, and this was the biggest disparity. It was like 22 million to like 2.8 in estimated
What, Steve
NIL.
Nash can't cough some bucks up? What's he doing?
Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe that was the 2.8. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was the 2.8.
That was 2.8. There you go. Kentucky's kind of dealt with some injuries all year. Santa Clara has got some athleticism, some length.
Yeah.
I'm going Santa Clara here.
I am also taking the Santa Clara Broncos and their mascot Bucky the Bronco over the Kentucky Wildcats and their mascot the Wildcat. Why are universities being lazy and not naming their mascots?
There you go. I don't know.
I mean, they can just name it Joe. Apparently, that's the thing to do. I have
I
Santa
mean,
Clara. as
Will
well.
Cat is Gale Force 1. I mean, come on now.
Incredible work.
I think Santa Clara's actually a really good team. I think it's another. If they were in a power conference, I think they would have done well and been seated higher than this. I like them here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going Santa Clara as well.
First year in 30 years for Santa Clara to make the tournament since Steve
Ooh.
Nash.
Kentucky would lose to them though. Like they lost to Jack Golke. Like this is such a Kentucky thing to do.
I mean, it's a 7-10. It's not even that big
Yeah.
of a.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah, UConn's only favored by 3.5. But I saw Santa Clara live last week, and they look good. And shout out to the WCC, 3 teams in, pretty crazy for such a small conference. Gotta love it. Rooting for
Santa Clara's home floor, incredible looking. Big fan.
It's sick.
All right, and then the last first round matchup: Iowa State,
State.
Tennessee State. I got Iowa
Cyclones.
State.
Iowa State Cyclones and their mascot Cy the Cardinal. So they're also a storm with a bird mascot, posers, versus the Tennessee State Tigers and their mascot Aristocat the Tiger. I'm taking Tennessee State because Iowa State's just the poser.
Aristocrat, the Tiger is nice, but they're gonna get killed. Virginia, Tennessee.
We got Virginia. They
Virginia
really
as well.
impressed me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Versatility
think
and-
Virginia can make a run.
I have PTSD, so I probably have an inflated opinion of Virginia right now. But I went through some things on Friday night.
Tom's.
Virginia as well.
All right.
I got Smokey of Tennessee versus Wright State's Rowdy Raider. I'm gonna take Rowdy Raider.
There you go. Santa Clara, Iowa State. I'm going Iowa State.
Yeah, too much power.
Yeah.
That's who I had as well.
Same. As much as I want to pick.
Bucky the
Same.
Bronco versus Aristocat the Tiger. I'm going to take Aristocat the Tiger. And that leads to Aristocat the Tiger versus Wright State's Rowdy Raider. And I'm still going to take Aristocat. So
All
that
right, we
leads
got
Aristocat the Tiger versus Harry Dog. And I'm going to take Harry Dog. So Georgia makes the Final Four.
Ooh.
This wasn't
Virginia.
a good region for mascots, honestly. Like T.
All
Roy
right, we
and Wildy Cat got eliminated in the Elite Eight. Like they should have been in this region.
All right.
we
I got
Virginia, Iowa State here.
I got Virginia in this one.
So do I.
Same.
Yeah, I
There
got
you go. Wow. Let's do it.
And then we've got Virginia and Michigan in the Elite Eight.
I got Michigan in this one. I think the run ends for Virginia. I've just been really impressed with Michigan.
I mean, I didn't have Michigan making it this far, so I have Virginia. But
Yeah, I'm going Virginia. I
you
love
go.
the way that they were playing.
Tommy,
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. I was going back and forth in this game, honestly, and I picked Michigan in normal brackets, so I'll stick with Michigan.
all right, Melissa, we need a tiebreaker on this. Do you have Michigan or Virginia?
Both nameless mascots.
You promised to do an
The
actual
Wolverine
basketball
versus
pick.
the Cavalier. I'm gonna take the Wolverine.
There you go.
We got screwed here, Brendan. A dude on a horse with a sword would take that Wolverine out any day of the week. All right.
No, wait, is this our final four? Is this the final four?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do the mascot final four and reveal my winner, and then you guys?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we know your winner, but you can say your 4.
Yes. So
Who's
the
the
final four pits number 14,
Force
the North Dakota State Bison and their mascot Thunder Bison versus the number 7 seeded St. Mary's Gales and their mascot Gale. Gale Force 1 wins in a landslide to make the championship game. And then the other bracket has the number 7 seeded Miami Hurricanes and their mascot Sebastian the Ibis versus the University of Georgia Bulldogs and their mascot the Hairy Dog. Sebastian the Ibis takes this one by like 150 points. So your final is the St. Mary's Gale Force 1 versus Miami Sebastian the Ibis.
Incredible final.
And Thomas, as much as I love Gale Force 1, I would never, ever, ever pick against Sebastian the Ibis. So Sebastian the Ibis is your mascot bracketology winner, with St. Mary's coming out of the hardest region, just beating T-Roy of Troy. So I'm just going to say that now. And then Sebastian just beating Will D. Cat in their regions. Regions both of those came out of. But yeah, Sebastian the Ibis over Gale Force 1 for the win. It's
How
close.
come Georgina
It's
doesn't get a
close.
shout out, but some of these other ones list both.
A little 7-7 matchup. I love it.
How come they didn't mention Georgina? They just did Sebastian because they did Albert and Alberta or whatever.
Oh,
for the
Gigi?
Gators.
Because she's like a side. She's like the side chick.
No, they got married last year. Damn it!
I know she came out of nowhere a few years ago. I don't know how where that happened.
Georgina's the female Ibis. For some of these other schools they listed both. Anyway, let's do the hoops. Duke, Houston.
I'm
Let's
going
go
to
first.
Bracket, by the way.
Go ahead, Brendan.
No, I think Shire's done an incredible job, and I love Isaiah Evans and the way he can shoot it. But also just like seeing clips of their locker room and how the guys communicate with each other and hold each other accountable. I think this is Duke's year. Shire gets his first ring, and they roll through.
Wow.
So I've been going back and forth on this one. I got Duke winning against Houston. I got Michigan beating Arizona, and then I have Michigan beating Duke in the final. I think it's going to be a great rematch, close game. But what a Final Four would be.
Yeah,
Thomas.
so I guess since we're
Oh,
doing
go ahead, Vish.
all of the picks, I'll. So I have Houston over Duke. I feel like their experience last year will help them here. They were able to get past this game last year. Frankly, blew the championship game, but I like them there. I think Arizona's just the best team in the country. I think they have been the whole year. I know they had a little bit of a stumble there, but I think they're the best team. So I have them winning it.
Fair enough.
So I got Duke coming into winning the Final Four, moving to the championship. And, oh, man, I've been going back and forth on Arizona and Michigan because I feel like that's going to be a hell of a game. I really like Arizona, but they just always kill me. And I feel like they're going to kill me again. I'm going Michigan. Michigan-Duke final.
There we go.
In my personal bracket, I picked Michigan to win it all.
Ooh, there we go.
So we got
Bro,
two
I feel
Michigans in Arizona, and
I feel like
and
Arizona
Brendan,
always,
you picked Duke, right?
always lets us down. Like, I've put them in like my Final Four a bunch of times, and they always like lose in the round of 32 or something. Also, how are y'all picking against Shasta?
So I think that's where we ended up
There we go.
Yeah.
as the consensus. Yeah.
I mean, my Final Four was way more fun. Vish, I put the link. I put the link to my brackets in the buckets group chat if you want to actually have a visual of my Final Four.
Put it up on the screen so everyone can see.
No, you don't have to.
You
You actually you don't have to.
I actually can't. I can't view your bracket until the tournament starts. I can steal your picks.
There we go.
I had another show on Thursday morning.
Tommie, are you honored that Gale Force 1? Are you honored that Gale Force 1 made it to the finals?
This is how.
That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I was not expecting that at all.
This is how you also know they're on the West Coast because he said Thursday morning. We don't start till noon out here.
Oh.
So,
Brutal.
3 hours. So there's no
Miami
morning,
plays in the
morning
last game
hoops.
of the first round, so we don't got to worry
Wow.
about anything till Friday night.
What is it? What time is that? Like 11 o'clock? You guys?
It's like a 10-10 tip on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Wild.
They're making us play in Missouri against Missouri, and it's the last game of the first round.
Tough.
Matt, do you have final thoughts?
No, just I mean,
Dude,
Wait,
excited
hold on.
for March
Hold
Madness.
on. I
should
forgot
we
to take a
a
timeout. We're going to do that.
before-
Yes, we will take a timeout. So
I
you
forgot
can,
to remind you. Let's
you
take a
can
timeout.
ponder.
30-second timeout.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes.
We need a timeout.
There's been a decision. The timeout.
What a shot.
The Jerry
What did
Jones
you-
reference and not hitting
Wait, we
buckets
lost
at the end are
Brendan.
new.
We lost Tommy. We lost Tommy.
Oh,
Tommy went
I
out.
didn't do
like
it.
how Matt gets
Blew him
so
away.
glory of hitting buckets, and I have to relive my near-death experience of almost getting maimed in your sister's driveway.
Look, my guy was dropping bombs. It had to go into the timeout strip.
Thomas has left us.
Yeah,
He's
he's
back.
gone.
In
Oh, there he
blur,
is.
though. He is blurred again.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Brenda, did you enjoy the timeout?
in front of the baseball stadium, by the way.
Brenda,
Are
your
you,
thoughts
do you
on
have
the
your final
timeout?
thoughts, Matt?
Yeah, let's do it. No, I just want to say it was an honor to have two of my closest friends, my two closest friends, I will say, on the show, on the pod, and just a great time. Looking forward to March Madness. Hopefully the Canes can get a dub, and UCLA and St. Mary's.
Normalize
no.
not dumb hoops catchphrases. And with that, go Canes, go Gales, go Bruins.
Fins up.
Fins up.
Unfortunately, no Grizz, but cue the Sox outro.
Hey.
Don't cry.
We getting buckets.
Keep it chill.
Yeah, baby.
Wear good socks.
Buckets.